Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hey, 57. Greystone trap.
Mahomes now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, and it's third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to lay one up deep. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and good to react to it and pull in the interception.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, first and 10, just shy of the 30.
Check three. 11.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's first and 5.
Kill. Pilot, 64, weak. Rush in.
Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was first and 5, not first and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just second and short coming up.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Brings up second and 7. The Chiefs 42-yard line.
On second down, Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on third and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
Come on. Watch the safety creep. Kill.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From back at the 3 now. This is third and goal.
Kill. Easy, opposite. Hey, orbit.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Anthony Hitchens in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they contemplate what to do on 4th and goal. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Chopper! Under!
Breeze going to go on 4th down. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Corner blitz and a sack by Patrick Robinson. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill taking it in. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would kiss it on the ground.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mike Bobo. Kill.
Fellas, let's set a tone.
44.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Banjo. 44 is the mic.
Breeze now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back, only way to play good defense.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Now it's Mahomes again.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. Again, that's Watkins. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one, a first down pickup of 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. A diving catch for the score he laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end, Cook. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Hey, kill!
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Ready. Yellow lady. 44, kill. 5-1.
44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Now, Breeze again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to go for it all. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 32 yards. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
14,
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And an alley to run. Space to maneuver at the 40. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Mahomes going to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's got this down to the 35. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set in that 3rd quarter, the Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. And complete right side to Cook. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Under. Crash down. Crash down.
12 yards there and a first down.
And that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Breeze now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Third down and 4.
The Saints on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chain. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 11 yards there, first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back. The 18.
Damian Wilson on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 11 yards there. 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. On the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And an alley to run. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be real about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City 1st. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. He's back to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Kelsey out in the slot right. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Now Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Von Bell. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.